Hello, my fellow Malaysians, and hello, Ibrahim Ali. I hope you're watching. This is the first time I'm actually recording myself, so this is a bit weird. Uh, I woke up to read news in regards to Ibrahim Ali's new threats against Chinese Malaysians, telling them that they should stay away from the birthday rally, that if you come for the birthday rally, there will be trouble, there may be a repetition of May 13. And I think these threats ought to be dealt with by the police, but obviously that's not happening because he just got a police permit. Now I could sit here and rant about Katak all day, but I think there are more important things that have to be talked about. I'm a student activist. I'm a student who is bound by a, well, not social contract, sorry. I'm bound by a piece of legislation that prevents me from being involved in anything political. But recently, our beloved Home Minister said that it's alright for students to be involved in something that's apolitical. And I hope that includes Bersih, because Bersih is purely for clean and fair elections. And I think, judging by Malaysia's political situation, our definition of a political issue would be a personal vendetta between ministers, which has been more or less the crux of all of our political debates. Really, it's a really long-running soap opera that spanned 50 years. But before I ramble, I will be attending the Bersih rally, and there's nothing Ibrahim Ali can say that scares me. There's nothing the police can do that will scare me. Because I'm not afraid of you guys. This is not the first time I've been to a rally, maybe the biggest perhaps. But I urge Malaysians, not so much the people, just the demographic that Ibrahim Ali challenges not to come, but all Malaysians, especially the young, who have spent, I've been around so many people who spend their days complaining about the government, complaining about the country, and crying out for change. And change is not going to come unless you head down on the 9th and participate in this rally. Because rallies are a check and balance of politics in the country, whether you like it. You may think it's senseless that people parade around just to get media attention, but that's not the case. By right, the Bersih demonstration should signal the government that things in this country are not working, as well as any other demonstration, be it the anti-Lioness demonstrations, the anti-ISA demonstrations. The legislation in this country ought to be written by the people, and it ought to be adjusted for the social need. And if the people don't believe, or if people believe that this isn't required anymore, the government should follow, rather than locking the wrong people up and giving extremists and not the moderates. I'm talking to you, Najib. If you believe that you want moderates to come forth, the Bersih rally is about moderates coming forth. It's about civil society speaking up for itself and trying to fix a system that seems to be flawed. And you are allowing Ibrahim Ali, a guy who's clearly an extremist, to hold a rally on the same day and threaten the people of your country that May 13 may occur. I have lost all respect for you. I've defended you so many times. I've tried to see the logic in your One Malaysia program, but clearly, it's not working. And you could have men come and arrest me right now. I think the only people who'll be afraid or worried will be my parents. And I'll be worried for them as well. However, you're not going to scare me in any way. Now, I'd like to end this by saying that Malaysians, it's up to you. If you'd rather stay home and watch what happens on Al Jazeera or any of the news networks, that is your choice. However, if you truly believe that you could be a part of something that could possibly change the balance of things, that could offset a new change in the way our political system functions, then you would be with me on the 9th of July at the Bersih rally, along with many others, thousands of others, friends who I've met through many of the demonstrations that I have gone to document. And to any of you who have ever wondered where your place in Malaysia truly was, or have struggled with your identities in Malaysia, it's a good time to find out and actually meet people from other parts of Malaysia or from other segments of Malaysia, because everyone who I've grown up with stuck to their own class, stuck to their own demographic, never ventured out but often criticized the people of the outside world or beyond what they had experienced. So I'm putting it to you. Join me and fellow Malaysians on the 9th of July and march for free and fair elections. Thank you.